It's Maggie. Today I'm looking at moon and harmonious aspects to the sun, your solar self, or your rising sign. Your ascendant. Um, yeah. So your moon. This is a. It's a blessing to be born with this because it's not a struggle. You're not born with inner conflict. You do lead with your emotions, and you are very very sensitive, but because the moon is trine the sun in the same element or sextile, that's the other easy flowing aspect, 60 degrees. It's like earth and water uh, get along. So, yeah, like Aries Aquarius would be 60 degrees. So that's a sextile. And um, yeah, people would you would be first of all, getting along with yourself helps you to get along with others, and others see something in you that you know you don't have that interior struggle, and so therefore you are able to make friends and emotionally you would connect with people. You would have an easy time emotionally connecting with people, with the other, with the other. The hard aspects would be like the moon opposed the sun. There would be at opposition, and it would be more of a struggle between independence and emotionally connecting. The sun opposed the moon, but with the sun sextile the moon or sun trine the moon, your emotional connection is good. It's very positive, very good, very easy flowing. Maybe you were, you know, maybe you had a good childhood, or your perception of it was good. Maybe the rest of the family didn't have the same perception you did, but yeah, it's definitely a positive to be born with that. So maybe you had good nurturing, and so therefore that plays out in your relationships and how you emotionally perceive the world. First of all, it's like Maslow's scale. Your emotional needs need to be met, food, shelter, clothing, before you can go on to do philanthropic work or whatever. You need your basic security needs met, and that is your moon. And so with the moon trine the sun, your solar self, or the moon sextile the sun, um, those needs are met. And so you've just got I keep calling it a blessing because it is. It's a benefic, and it's just the easier time. Um, it's just an easier time to get on. You're not born with struggle and inner conflict, and you know, um, yeah. But again, if you don't have any challenges in your life, if you've got all trines and sextiles, you're not going to evolve as fast. Maybe you've earned a easy life. But it really helps to have, first of all, um, to get along with yourself. That's the way I put it. You get along with yourself emotionally. Your sun and moon are kind of on the same page, so they're not constantly I wouldn't say so much at war with each other, but in conflict with each other. Your needs versus how you are, or being allowed to be who you are. So the fact that you can be who you were born to be and allowed to express yourself and maybe had the nurturing that you needed, is definitely a heads up for the ones who are born with the challenging aspects between the moon and the sun. So maybe your parents got along, or whatever kind of childhood you had. You perceived it as good. Yeah. And so anyway, yeah, it's very very positive, very positive way to begin life. First breath, with your sun and moon. Everyone, you can emotionally relate to people. You can definitely emotionally relate to people. Your needs are met, and that carries on into your relationships. You probably wouldn't go with the bad guy or bad girl. I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, it depends on your chart, but um, you would probably seek someone who would meet your emotional needs, like because you were born with this aspect. You wouldn't have to fight so hard or pick the loser and, go through all this stuff, which you may anyway. It depends on other things going on in your chart, but it's definitely a heads up. So, because first know thyself, so it helps to have this blessing is what I call it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, like, subscribe and share, and yeah, I'm going to just move on to the other aspects. All right, take care.